What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So it's not really an update video, to be honest with you. It's more of just a chat video, I think. I haven't done one of these videos a while. So I will update you on what's happening for the rest of the year in terms of my playthroughs and all of that, but I'll do that right at the end, quickly at the end of the video. But I thought I'd take this moment to talk about Minecraft. So Minecraft, as I've stated many times, is probably it is my favourite game of all time. I've probably spent the most hours, definitely the most hours. I've got thousands of hours on the game through Xbox 360 to Xbox One to Xbox Series X, PC, even Pocket Edition when that was a thing. So all combining that together, that's definitely a couple thousand hours of playing time. So what I wanted to talk about was something that I've done quite often on Minecraft over the years, is Minecraft tournaments or events. Minecraft events is better to go by. And I used to do them, so I've always done them. Even before I started this YouTube channel, I was doing them. I had a group of friends from school, and then we met another group of, a group that were from a different school, in somewhere up north in England, but we became a giant Xbox friend group. Played Minecraft pretty much every single day. We played the odd game, maybe like Call of Duty or something like that, but it was pretty much Minecraft. And a lot of the time I would host events like it would be a Battle Dome or a Hunger Games or something like that. But I wouldn't be the only one. We'd build our own maps. They would help me. I would help them make theirs, and we play against each other in just all sorts of different types of mini games, and it was really good fun. That was like my early days of doing events, and then kind of moved on a little bit with my life. Started this channel. We stopped really speaking to the other group, not for anything particular. We were all playing on Xbox 360 at the time, because this was like 2012, 2013 time period. I was I think in year 7 or year 8 in secondary school at the time. So I don't know what that is in grades, by the way, in the United States, so don't even ask me. But we just faded away from each other. My friend group from school and their friend group, I just never spoke really to them again. I can't exactly remember the details. There wasn't any drama, I don't think. I just think we all just moved on with our lives, really. And then the group of friends I had in school at the time, that I was playing with them with, one of them you'll know as well. He had many names, but Dr. Soundman was one of his names. As for the and also Zombie Blood as well. But apart from that, that was it. I didn't meet Panda Samurai until I went to college after secondary school, so I didn't meet him until then. And as for the Jokester, Fascist Fox, Femtech, Super Gamer C, Super Gamer C and both Femtexes I actually knew from school, and same with Fascist Fox and the Jokester. Was never a real fascist, by the way. That was a joke name. I've just got to put that out there now. I'll probably just call him Fox for the rest of this. I don't really want to go calling them by their actual names, even though it's just their first name. I just feel like going by their Xbox name would be better. But Fox, he was never a fascist. It was a joke name that he didn't think that Xbox would allow him to have, and it did. And he just thought it'd be funny to keep, so he just didn't bother changing it. So I just want to put that out there. It was never a real fascist. It was a joke. And then as for XL Shadow LX, he's my brother, so I still know him, of course. A lot of them that you see, I actually didn't speak to them a whole lot in secondary school. Some of those guys, the ones I've mentioned, like Fox, the Jokester, Femtex, like I knew, like we were, we were in the same area in secondary school, because we didn't really play online that often, to be honest with you. It was only until, actually, funny enough, after we finished secondary school, I started playing with those guys a bit often, and it would usually be a little bit of Minecraft, but mainly things like what's it called, Rainbow Six Siege, a little bit of Call of Duty, that kind of stuff, really. There was just, so then it got to 2019. We get to 2019. And I just think it's been years since I've hosted a proper Minecraft event, and I was just feeling it. And I spoke to some of them about it, and they were interested. And I thought, maybe get more interest, get more players, is by putting actually a cash prize, which it was never going to be that much, and I think I put £100 up, but we were all like 16, 17, well, we were 16, 17-year-olds at the time, so that's quite a lot of money actually for us at the time period, since we'd only just finished secondary school. None of us had really worked at that point because we were still in school, so that was a lot of money. And in 2019 I had started the job that I was in for 5 years, the part-time job that I did for 5 years, but I was earning a little bit of money at that point, from that part-time job. So, and because I had not much to spend on, I, thought why not, and also I was confident in myself that I could win. So yeah, so I decided to host my first Minecraft event in years, with decent amount of players. Now, you never actually saw it go up. That's because essentially what happened was it was shit. It was a total shit show, and there wasn't actually a defined winner because I gave game mode to one of my mates, and he killed everybody. Killed everybody. I don't know. I can't remember the exact reason to why. I just think he felt like it because he got bored, because the game was dragging on for quite a bit. But that I spoke to everybody after that one, and we kind of just agreed that was a test one. And then we did the real one, which I believe I'm using as the background here, which ended up being the Hunger Games event, the Hunger Games event where we played. It was meant to be 9 rounds, but I think we only played 6 in the end. That one was a mix bucket, really, because I'd say it was a success, but also not. I mean, I did win that one along with my teammate, which was Zombie Blood. So I did win that one. And you might think, oh, you're winning your own event, so that's a bit cheap, but not really, because I'm actually in the same boat as everybody else, really. So I did that first one, that second one, and as I said, it was mixed success because we did it, although we didn't do every single map. That's because there were some issues with some of the maps, but also a lot of the maps were too small or too laggy for that many players. There was about 16 people participating, so yeah, it just didn't quite work, that one, for me. So and also there were people that were leaving as well because, well, it was a bit of a shit show because I had to keep switching maps out all the time, and I wish I did something that I've been wanting to do now for the last couple of years, which was just one game of Hunger Games or survival games, but it just be this ginormous map. And this was something I'd been working on a couple of years ago, and I haven't touched the map for a couple of years now. But I wasn't that far from finishing it. It was a custom map that actually had a border, like a proper border, massive map though, custom map with custom biomes, and it would have just been really, really good. And it was going to be upwards of around 30 players, teams of 2 and all of that. I still want to do it to this day. I'd love to do it, even if I just did it one time. But yeah, that one is that was going to be called Minecraft Survivor. That was going to be a big event, but I just never got to do it because I never got the players to do it. And that one was going to have quite a big cash prize, by the way. I was going to put up around, I can't exactly remember, it wasn't going to be 500, that's way too much. It was going to be around £300, which again, but again at the time, that would have been a lot of money. And I say at the time, this was more 2021 era. Now, a lot of the people that participated in that Hunger Games event, a lot of them were friends, but some of them were my good friends, but other ones were kind of just, they were there to try and win and get the money. And to say they were my friends was a very strong statement. They were friends of friends, really, some of them, but they wanted to play because they wanted to have a chance of winning some money, because there was genuine money on the line. Like, I paid Callum 50 quid for that, because it was £100, 50 each to the 2 winners. I gave Callum 50 quid, so that did happen. I then realised that I've got a bit of a smaller friend group, so I decided I need to come up with a smaller event. So then I came up with 2. So I really liked what they were doing with Minecraft Championships, MCC on Java Edition, so I decided to do that one as a 4-player one though, so it'd all be singles. And that one was a success. I really enjoyed that. I think we did like 6 of those, so those were really good. And then we did what was it? we did Winner Takes All, that was it, which again was another success story. Those two worked because there was only a couple of players. Winner Takes All could have had, to be fair, as many. I think the most player it averaged around between 5, 6 and maybe 7, and it was one mini game, but it would last a while. Like we did like a giant sky block round for the first season, I believe. Second season I think was Race to the Ender Dragon. Yeah, season 3 was like Battle Arena. Season 4 was I can't. That was Siege the Base, I think. And then and then I took a break from doing events because that was all in like 2020. But then in 2021, I resurfaced with the 5th season of Winner Takes All, which was, I called it the survival games, but it was a mixture of Hunger Games and Battle Arena mixed into one, because there were some chests. Well, there was chests at spawn, but then you could like mine and dig, and it was on a map of the world. So you go to like different countries and all that. Obviously, a small down version, but still a large world. So yeah, that was. So yeah, Winner Takes All was a success, and so was Minecraft Championships, because they were easy to manage because there wasn't that many players, and they were all my good friends as well. So I really enjoyed doing those. But I just for the longest time wanted to do Minecraft Survivor, because it would be actually quite easy to manage, because it is just one round of Hunger Games essentially, or survival games, just on a ginormous map. And instead of a small grace period, there would have been like a 15-minute grace period, so it gives everybody a chance to actually get geared up and ready to fight, so there's an even chance. And I would put up a decent prize pool as well. I'd still put up a good prize pool now. I'd even maybe put it up to 500, 250 each. That's pretty good. So now that I'm earning better money now that I've started a full-time job. So this brings me on to then the next reason to, and I guess this is where this video could be slightly controversial. Probably not though, because I doubt anybody will really watch this, but hey ho. So basically, there's a reason why there hasn't been events, because I could have still done a few more Winner Takes All or whatever. The reason why there isn't is because in the last I think 2023, 2024, and so far in 2025, I've barely played with anybody online. And what I mean by that is, obviously I play against random people, but in terms of my actual friends, and it's not because I haven't got any friends anymore, I have a decent amount of friends, just a lot of those friends aren't that interested in playing video games, or a certain video game to be exact, like say Minecraft, that might not interest them. A lot of those friends stemmed from my previous job that I did for 5 years, but a lot of them, yeah, just like friends like that. They're not gamer friends, if you wanna, they don't play games with them. The only one I still play video games with from time to time is Panda Samurai, but even then, it's kind of, he started university, and that's been a massive part of his life. But still talk to him most days, and we still play every so often. But the problem is he switched back to PlayStation. Now I know these are multi-platform. But we really just play like Fortnite, or even maybe something. We played Roblox the other day, which was out there. Yeah, that was a bit odd. Played a parkour map that had 72 levels, and it took 2 hours to complete because it was very, very long. I have no idea why we sat down and played Roblox, but we did. And then as for other ones, Fascist Fox, Fox, and the Jokester, and then Ultimate Raccoon 2, who is the younger brother of Fox. Basically, they just I can't talk about the actual reason, or like the proper reason, but essentially they aren't friends with me or Panda Samurai anymore, and it's not my fault at all, actually. And when I say not friends, I'm still civil with them. If I was with them, I'd get on with them. It's basically, there was a big falling out between Panda and Fox, to be exact. Sorry, I need to cough. yeah, so that's all I'm going to go into. They had a falling out, and they have not been friends since. I haven't spoken to Fox or the Jokester for a while now. Look, it is what it is. Look, they're doing their own thing. I'm doing my own thing. You know, Panda's doing his own thing. It's weird to call them just by their Xbox names and not their real names. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and that's life. At the end of the day, you know, people do drift apart from each other through reasons or another. As for Dr. Soundman, I don't actually know really. We kind of just stopped talking and haven't spoken to him since. And it's the same with Zombie Blood as well. I'm terrible with keeping contact, by the way. I wish I was better, but I'm terrible. I hate texting. Just never a big fan of it. It just annoys me. Just trying to keep up with certain people sometimes is very difficult. I prefer to talk to people in real life, to be honest with you, than over text. The phone call was fine as well, but I'm just bad at it, and it's something I do need to improve on. But it is what it is. But yeah, in terms of that one, that's kind of where it is. And I said the rest of them were friends of friends more than friends of mine. So yeah, that kind of covers to why I haven't done a Minecraft tournament. It's not because I don't want to. I'd love to. I'd absolutely love to. And if I had a proper fan base, even if it was like only like 30 people, I would be hosting events very often with those people playing, if that's what they wanted to do, you know. But unfortunately, apart from Panda Samurai, I don't really play with any of the other players anymore. I don't play with them at all anymore, because they are they're busy. They've got busy lives. They've got jobs. I mean, so do I, but they have other things as well going on, other commitments. Excuse me. Other commitments to do, but I would love to do Minecraft Survivor, even if I just did it once. It would be so much fun. I know it would be. It'd be so simple, easy, and you know, it would, because I like events to last at least an hour and a half, at least an hour and a half. I don't like it when they're too short. They have to last at least an hour and a half, and that one would probably last about an hour. That would definitely could be upwards of 2 hours. I love streaming them. They're so much fun. I'd love to join events. Well, I love hosting them, but I'd love to just join them as well. And I am going to try and see if I can do that, if there are any Bedrock. And if there are any Bedrock events, you know, that I can potentially join, that'd be fantastic. I am looking myself at the moment. But yeah, that's kind of what I always wanted to talk about, was just the history of my Minecraft events, and why I haven't done one in years. It's not because I don't want to, it's because I can't really at the moment, but we'll see. What I'd love to do really is find a new friend group online that I can play with, especially ones that like Minecraft. I think that's what I need to try and find, but that seems to be more difficult than it used to be. It used to be really easy. I remember I was finding friend groups all the time. Most of them didn't last, but at least I was finding them, you know. You know, it just seems a bit more difficult nowadays. Maybe it's because I'm just not as interactive as I used to be online, but I don't know. But anyway, quick mention then on as also the rest of the year. So after this video, I will be getting Gears of War Reloaded. I'll be uploading that very quickly, because then I'll be playing both of Metal Gear Solid Delta and also Lost Soul Aside. I will then be following that up with the Indiana Jones DLC. I'll be skipping both Chronos and Hell Is Us, and I'll be doing those later on. Then I will be doing Borderlands 4, what's it called, Dying Like the Beast, Silent Hill F, Ghost of Yotei, this is in the order by the way, Battlefield 6, Little Nightmares 3, and then, because of course, I think when I did my last update video, Battlefield 6 hadn't been announced. Well, his release date hadn't. Well, there it is, 10th of October. And then I'll cover, what's it called? Well, now that I know that Black Ops 7 is coming out on the 14th of November, which is quite late for a Call of Duty release, to be honest with you, I will probably do, after I finish Little Nightmares 3, I will then do Hell Is Us, since that game came out first, before Chronos, so I'll do that one first. I'll do that alongside then The Outer Worlds 2, then Call of Duty Black Ops 7, then I'll cover Chronos The New Dawn, then it'll be the second Destiny. It'll be the next Destiny expansion, what's it called, Renegades, and then I'll probably be High on Life in December to finish the year off. That's what I'm going to do. That's the order I'm going to do it. Okay, cool. Right, anyway, I've spoken enough here, so thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye.